All right, so welcome to another video from the back of the bourbon here. I just found myself in a conversation that unfortunately I find myself in far too often, and I'm tired of having this conversation in the comment sections of videos. It's been happening for years. It's time to do a video on this to really kind of inform some people out there, okay? So somebody watched my video where I was talking about the $13 ammo can from Walmart, and basically saying I would never buy anything from China. I would only buy things made from the USA. And if you go out there and you put up a video recommending people buy things that are made in China and not things made in the USA, you're not a true American, you're not a patriot, go fuck yourself. You know, something along those lines. And this is the type of comment I get all the time on some of these videos where I'm talking about a product that's not made in the United States, whether it's some Condor gear or an ammo box or whatever it is, a knife, who knows. People like to leave these comments. Now, it surprises me because I thought we lived in a first world country where, for the most part, people were educated, knew how the economy worked, both here in our country and globally. And so this wouldn't be an issue, but apparently it's not. So let me inform those of you out there, and I know it's not mostly my audience, it's people who are just going to stumble across this video, but let me inform you guys out there what the truth is about this whole made in China versus made in the USA thing, okay? Even if you go buy something that says made in the USA, a lot of your money is still going to China because that company, depending on what they make that you're buying, whatever that product is, okay, the trucks they run, the engines in those trucks, the rubber on the tires of those trucks, the manufacturing equipment that they use, the machining equipment, the steel, the aluminum, the plastic, sometimes the wood, the uniforms that their workers wear, the computers, the telephones, any sort of electronic equipment. Guess what? It's all made in China. It all comes from China. These people sell you a product, take your money, then buy the materials and everything they need to manufacture that product from China or India or South America or wherever, and then continue to sell you the product. And then they maintain that manufacturing by buying things from other countries. A lot of your money still goes to China. Now, I know the one argument that's going to pop up is, well, at least they hire American workers. That's something that I'm supporting when I buy something that says made in the USA. And you're right. But you know who gives American workers even more jobs than any company that currently stamps made in the USA on them? Walmart. Walmart provides more jobs than just about every other company in the world, especially here in the United States. They employ, I believe, more American workers than anybody else. Now, it doesn't matter how you feel about Walmart. You may hate Walmart, but it doesn't change the fact they give jobs to people who need them, period. So if you're concerned about that, go buy something at Walmart. Get it cheaper and support those people's jobs. Those are your neighbors, your family, your friends, okay? People don't seem to understand this is how the economy works now. We, quite a while back, a few decades ago, started shifting from a manufacturing-based society. And don't get me wrong, we are still the #2 manufacturer and exporter in the world behind China. That's a fact, okay? So it's not like we're that far behind. But we started to move from a primarily manufacturing-based society about 50 years ago to a more service-based society. That's one of the perks of being a first world nation that's ahead of the game in every way. That shouldn't be something that we complain about. Yes, manufacturing is important. And yes, we do still manufacture a lot of stuff here. But we've also had the luxury to turn ourselves into a more service-based society where it's more about taking care of each other and taking care of the customers and trying to make sure everybody's happy with the products they buy than it is making sure something's manufactured here. And guess what? We have more people employed just because we have more people here that have jobs than we did 50 years ago being on this track, even though more things are now being made overseas. Yes, there are some problems with the way the global economy works. I will give you that. I know this. It's not perfect. Nothing ever is. But stop acting like it's such a big deal if you buy an ammo can from Walmart for 13 bucks because it's a little cheaper. You are still supporting American jobs. And if you buy from somebody that says made in the USA, you're still giving money to China.